Yo, what's going on, boys? I'm gonna be playing some Giant Skelly Expo. A lot of you guys wanted me to play this deck, so let's see how this goes. Currently top 747, so I'll try to push up a bit. See you. Alright, I got a game. Let's see what this guy's playing. I'm gonna play my stuff in the back till I get back to like a Giant Skelly, so I can just go Giant Skelly in the back and then Expo with it. Never mind. Goes for Golemn in the back, so I can't do that anymore. I have to like arch the same lane. I've got to play some defense here because I have a really awkward starting hand. Kind of wish I had my Expo because I could go Expo opposite lane, but just kind of stuck defending now. Not really worried about the defense though. I have a Giant Skelly on the field, so anything he plays behind that Golem's going to die to the bomb and the log. Log and the Giant Skelly bomb should finish off that Night Witch, so I'm fine here, I think. He's got arrows. That's kind of unfortunate, but I'm still fine. I'm not going to take any damage here. Probably some Golemite damage, but that's about it. Fisherman actually yanked my Giant Skelly, so I'm going to have to do this to kind of like pull the Night Witch back. Okay, the log and the bomb does not finish off a Night Witch. That's kind of broken, but still. Didn't take much damage. He's at like 7 elixir right now, so I just want to force something else out. Probably got like E-barbs or something. Never mind. Okay, goes for Dark Prince and Mega Minion, so... I'm going to do this. I know I'm not going to get any damage, but it's just going to kind of like help out on defense, so why not? He's back to Golemn, so he might Golemn in the back again. This time I'm thinking I go like opposite lane Giant Skelly and then play Skellies to kind of like hover next to it. So even if he plays a Fisherman, the Skellies will actually distract it. Not really sure if that made sense, but I'll try to do it. I'm going to arch this in the back here. There it is, Golemn in the back. Okay. Hopefully this works. I'm not really sure if it will, but I'll try it. Gonna do this so the Skellies kind of like stay next to the Giant Skelly, so the Fisherman will be kind of distracted for like a bit longer. I don't need the Giant Skelly bomb on the tower. I just needed to do like a lot of damage on that tower. Nice. That is a whole lot of damage. Oh my god. 1471. Okay, not bad. Tower's gonna go down to like 500, I think, because the Archer's doing a lot of damage. 619, 477. Oh my god, 335. There's no way. That's a fireball log, so... think I'll be fine. Think I already won the game if I just defend this. Goes for arrows. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna arches here. He should have been patient with the arrows. He could have gotten like a lot more damage, but yeah, I actually pre-placed it. I think he meant to predict my archers, but he missed. It says good game. I agree. It's good game. He's not gonna be able to come back from this. Tesla in the middle. Also gonna play my Giant Skelly above my king to play some defense. Just kind of like set up for defense once again. If he does go for like a Fisherman, I'll fireball log it, but I already logged, so I can't really do that anymore. Actually, I can do this to finish off everything on the field. Nice. Okay, goes for lightning on my Tesla, so thankfully I played a Tesla first because I wanted to get back to a second Tesla faster, so already back to a second one. Gonna arches on defense, probably gonna go for arrows, but it doesn't matter because I already won the game. I just need to quickly get back to a fireball, that's it. 335 is definitely a fireball log, so I'm going to fireball here. That should take the tower. He's not going to be able to come back in 6 seconds, so... might be able to place the Golemn down, but yeah, definitely not going to be able to come back. Not really sure who had matchup there, but I want to say that was my matchup, even though he had like Golemn lightning arrows. Alright, I got a game. Whoa, that's a sick banner. Wow, I wish I had that one. I've got the P.E.K.K.A, Mega Knight, and the Dark God banner. Anyways, gonna log over here to cycle. This should force something out. If not, I'll just arches in the back. Okay, goes for Tombstone, might be Splash Aired, could also be like Lava, could be a lot of things. That card's pretty popular, so let's see. Goes for Baby Dragon in the back, so looking like Splash Aired. I'm gonna X-Ball opposite to bait out like a poison so I can outcycle it. See what he does here. Okay, he's got the Skelly King. It's kind of unfortunate because I have to watch out here. Might pop the ability. If he does, I have to get back to a log. I'm only one card off log, so I'm not really worried about it, but late game is going to be super annoying because I have a Giant Skelly, so I can't really block the bridge. I'm going to have to save a lot of elixir if I want to do so, but I spirit over here to kind of play some defense. I misplaced it, but should only take like, what, 2 hits, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to log over here to finish off that Tombstone because I'm trying to outcycle him. Wait, hear me out. I put him in such an awkward cycle that he's got 1 air card and 3 spells in hand, so he's not going to be able to defend my Expo. Gonna Expo like this. He might try to go for like a Baby Dragon poison, but Expo's going to get a lot of damage. Okay, tries to get the Skelly King down in time, but he couldn't, so the Expo locked on anyways. Gonna test on defense here. This should full counter it unless he pops the ability. I might need to log here. Actually, I'm gonna save my log for the Tombstone. I don't want to log that, so I'll let the Tesla in the tower kind of like take care of that. Actually, I have to arches here. It's kind of unfortunate. I guess I should have logged there. I'm not really sure, but I kind of wanted to save it, so I didn't log. Ended up taking a lot of damage. It's okay though. Plays the Ice Fizz on defense. Might go in here because he knows I don't have archers back, so I have to kind of watch out. Yep, there he goes. Gonna Giant Skelly on defense here. Also gonna Skelly's log on defense. Oh, this is game. I lost. He's gonna be able to pop the ability opposite lane and get a lot of damage. Might not have enough for Fireball by the time that takes my whole tower, so it's kind of unfortunate. My fault though, because I didn't want to log the right side. It just kind of messed up my cycle a lot, because I had to play archers on defense. But yeah, I'm gonna try to spam my giant skellies now, because there's a slight chance I come back from this, but I don't see it though. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to come back, but worth a shot. Gonna expo like this. He goes for Ice Fist. Probably gonna Skelly King now. Poison Barb Barrel. Okay, I'm gonna Tesla like this. That should get like a tiny lock though. Nice. Kind of wish my Giant Skelly made it to the tower, but that's not gonna hit the tower, so fortunate. I'll try to get back to a Giant Skelly and then spam it again. That's my only option at this point. Like, I can't let him go in on the left, so I have to kind of like keep doing this. Actually, I blocked the Skelly King too, so that's kind of good. I think he tried to predict my expo, but I actually went Giant Skelly first, so that's kind of unfortunate for him. I'm gonna get a lock again. Wait, hold on. I'm getting a lock every time I go in, so if I just keep this up, I might be able to come back. Got so much damage from that. I'm gonna let that slide, just let the baby dragon lock on my tower. I'm gonna Giant Skelly again, and then expo at 6, because I have to. If he goes opposite lane, I die, so gonna expo like this. That should come back to the Giant Skelly. Okay, that's really good. I can just archers on defense now. I don't have to log on defense because nothing's supporting that graveyard. The thing came back, so he couldn't really do anything with that. Gonna Giant Skelly on that Ice Wiz again. I have to keep spamming it. This is so funny. If he just goes like Poison NATO on my tower and then try to get back to like one more NATO or like a Poison, he wins the game, but he's kind of stuck defending for now though because I'm spamming a lot. I'm gonna try to Fireball here. I feel like he's back to Ice Wiz. Actually, I'm gonna Tesla here. Yeah, I guess for Skelly King, the bomb hopefully hits it, so I don't have to like do anything else for it. Actually, did it hit or did it not hit? I don't even know, but I'm gonna Fireball. Oh, I definitely missed the Ice Wiz. Okay, hit the Tombstone though. Just gonna call that a prediction Fireball. I'm gonna have to Expo again, but he might get my other tower down to like 500 or something. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Okay, feel like I lost. Never mind. Okay, he just lets my Expo lock on. Okay, that was such an insane comeback. I don't even know how that happened, but definitely take that win. Let's see how much I get from that. 28, not bad. I'll take it. Alright, I got a game. Facing Camilla 125. This guy's a graveyard player, so I have to kind of watch out. Don't exactly know all the cards in the deck, but he's got a Skelly King, I'm pretty sure, so might be tough. Also, I kind of felt my cycle getting cloggy last game, so I'll try to cycle faster, but can't really promise anything because I do have a Giant Skelly, so I have to kind of watch out. Overall, I feel like it's my matchup, but he's known for playing off-mana graveyard decks, so might be anything. I'm going to Tesla high to kind of DPS down that Skelly King early on. Goes for Barb Hut, okay. I think the Barb Hut got a buff, so he's playing it now. Not bad. Gonna Giant Skelly in the back for that. The Tesla should take care of like the first waves. Like the first couple waves. Like one more, I think. And then the Giant Skelly is gonna do some work on it, but see what he does here though. He fed me a Barb Barrel, so the Giant Skelly should take care of that. Kinda wanna Expo with this, but probably not going to. Actually, I'm gonna Archers here to kind of DPS down the Barbs. Gonna try to save like a lot of HP on the Giant Skelly so I can Expo with it. Definitely gonna Expo here. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? He could try to like, I don't know, poison Skelly King or something. Not even sure if he's back to a Skelly King. He should be by now though. I feel like he's back now, but let's see what he does here though. Yeah, does go for it. So I'm gonna Ice Spirit in the middle to kind of full counter the Hunter. Also gonna toss a high to DPS it down because it kind of like played that into my Giant Skelly bomb, so shouldn't be that bad. Also gonna Skellies on defense. It's a tiny lock. I couldn't really finish off the Barb and the Bats on my Expo, so it's kind of unfortunate, but I did get a decent lock. It's not really the lock I was looking for though. I'm looking for like a bigger lock. I'll try to get a Giant Skelly on his tower this game. I feel like it should be possible if I just time it correctly when he goes Barb Hut at the same time, but to kind of watch out. Giant Skelly in the back as he played a Barb Hut again. I feel like he's got to go opposite lane now. Because he knows I've got a Giant Skelly, so going same lane is not a good play for him, but let's see. He's going to do the same thing again, just Archers on defense and then Expo with it. Don't really know what spell he has. Probably has like arrows or something. I mean, he hasn't played the Poison yet, so might not have it. Oh, there it is. Does go for the Poison, so gonna let that kill my Expo. Also goes for Barbaro. Not bad. Goes for Skelly King on the left, so I'm gonna Fireball Log here because I don't really want to take any damage from that. I wanted to kind of finish it off so that he wouldn't be able to pop the ability before it died. Kind of want a Giant Skelly over here to play some defense. He might go for like a second Barb Hut. Yeah, it does go for it, but he played it opposite lane. That's kind of smart. I think he realized he's got to go opposite lane now, but See what he does though. If he plays a hunter on that giant skelly, I'm definitely gonna fireball it. Yeah, there it is. So I'm gonna fireball like this. The giant skelly should one-shot it. Nice. Goes to the tower. Gonna want to log this to kind of help the giant skelly get to the tower. I'm gonna giant skelly again because why not? I'm just kind of like spamming my giant skellies at this point. I feel like it's not a bad play either. That should finish it off. Also gonna arches on defense here. Expo like this, he kind of fed me like a hunter into that bomb. The archer should kill the bats. Nice, I locked the barb hood to get a lock, but he actually got back to his Skelly King, so I'm gonna have to test on defense here. Might pop the ability because he knows I'm not back to lock, so I'm gonna have to fireball on defense. Definitely gonna fireball this. Should not take a lot of damage here. Never mind. Okay, my tower just kind of like stopped shooting for like a split second and then started again. Not really sure if you noticed it, but the tower just kind of stood there taking a lot of damage for like a split second. It's okay though. Gonna Axma on defense. He might try to go in here. Yeah, it does go in, so I'm gonna arches on defense. I have to get some damage sometime soon because if I don't, I lose the game. Game's also gonna be super close. I might have to fireball cycle to win the game, but I'll try my best. See what he does here though. I'm gonna fireball the barb to finish it off. Also try to get back to my expo so I can go expo opposite lane. Yeah, display the Skelly King in the back so you can try to go for like a hunter on my expo or something. We'll see though. Wait, he's got no defense because he played a hunter on the right side. Okay, plays a barb hood, but since he played a hunter, he wasn't able to get the barb hood down in time. I'm gonna arches on defense like this. Also gonna ice spirit over here to finish off the bats, hopefully. Skelly's over here to kind of distract the hunter. Don't really want a giant Skelly with it. That'd be an overcommitment, so gonna test on defense here. Goes for opposite lane. That's definitely not a good play. That's not gonna do any damage. Might do some, but not nearly enough. Gonna log over here. Should finish off the Skelly King, right? Gonna giant Skelly again. Also gonna archers on defense. I actually split the archers because I didn't know what lane he was going for, but goes in on the right side. So I'm gonna Tesla here to kind of play some more defense. Should not take any damage at this point. Also gonna Expo here. Okay, goes for barb hut. I was kind of hoping my giant Skelly would make it on the right side, but that's unfortunate. Gonna archers on defense. Okay, that's game. He's not going to be able to come back in 10 seconds. Does go for a graveyard, but I'm going to log on defense. Also going to ice spirit on defense. Going to fireball just to make sure I win the game and not choke it. It's not going to hit, but still. It's a pretty easy game. Kind of got him with that expo opposite lane at the end in triple elixir because he played a hunter on my giant Skelly, so he didn't really have enough to defend my expo. He had a barb hood, but he played it like a second late, so 32, I'll take it. Alright, I got a game. Facing Glaze. See what this guy's playing. It says good game. I don't even know this guy. He's trying to tie me. I'm gonna say good luck. I mean, why would you want to tie me like the second day of the season? That doesn't make any sense. Gonna arches in the back to cycle. I have no idea what he's playing, so let's find out. Dark Prince. Okay, it could be E-Giant. Could be Sparky or something. Could be anything, so not really sure yet. It says well played. Alright, whatever. The giant Skelly should kill it. Sparky in the back. Okay, yeah, it is Sparky. So it might be Gob Giant Sparky if I had to guess. He's gonna have to play a Gob Giant here, and the Gob Giant's actually gonna go in front of the Sparky. If not, he's gonna have to eat damage. So that's a really good giant Skelly from me, but that was also really bad Sparky. He actually just ate the bomb, not bad. Probably gonna go for Gob Giant now. Yeah, just go for it. So if he goes Dark Prince, I'm gonna giant Skelly on it. If he plays like a mini P.E.K.K.A. or like an E-Barbs, I'm not really sure what he has, but if he plays one of those, I'm gonna fireball. Yeah, just go for it. So I'm going to fireball like this to finish off this Sparky and play some good defense on it. Also going to log here. That was a really well-timed log. It also hit like the spare gobs from the Gob Giant, so could not have been better. Got a lot of damage and he didn't get any damage. So I'm going to try to go in here soon. I feel like if I go in, he's not going to be able to like defend max, but he's going to have to sack the tower and just go for like a Sparky in the back opposite lane. Or he could try to play a Sparky on max bow, but then I can just go Ice Spirit and then try to like arches to DPS it down, so feel like I'm in a super good spot. He's not going to be able to defend this expo. Yeah, what are you doing, man? Sparky in the back same lane. Definitely not a good play. He's going to have to Gob Giant in front of that once the tower dies. But if he doesn't, the expo locks on the Sparky, which is even better for me because then I can just go for like a fireball log on it to finish it off. But let's see what he does here, though. Okay, plays a Dark Prince this time, so I'm going to have to Giant Skelly on it. If he played E-Barbs, I'd have to like fireball log, but he played a giant Skelly, or what do you call it, Dark Prince. I'm gonna have to giant Skelly on top. I'm kind of glad it locked on the Dark Prince because I needed the shield to get knocked off so the bomb would actually damage the Dark Prince. But yeah, not bad. I took no damage from that as well because that was a terrible push to begin with. Played a Sparky in the back into my expo, so definitely did not have any hope for that push. I'm gonna try to not take any damage in this whole game. That's gonna be my objective. I mean, I already won the game, so might as well try to make it fun. So yeah, I'll try to take no damage. If I take damage, it's like equivalent of me losing the game. So goes for Gob Giant, not bad. I'm gonna BM this guy a little. He's kind of salty. He begged me for a tie and then he lost and now he's BMing. Like, what are you doing? That's kind of embarrassing. But he was gonna do this to pull everything into my bomb. Should not take any damage here. Okay. Yikes, I lost the game. I didn't think that one Spare Gob would make it to my tower, but that's unfortunate. It's okay though. Just one Spare Gob hit lost me the game. Feels bad. Also plays a Zap, but yeah, I would have lost the game anyways because he played a Zap at the end, but it's okay. We take the L sometimes. Just joking, won the game anyways, but see how much I get from that though. 28, not bad. Alright, I got a game. Facing David, he's got the E-Spirit banner, so probably a cycle deck if I had to guess. Probably like Logbait or something. Could also be a beatdown deck. I mean, it's the first day of the season, or actually second day of the season, so could be anything, but let's see. Just gonna Giant Skelly in the back. If he goes opposite lane, I've got defense in hand. I've got a Tesla, Archers, and Fireball, so I think I'm fine. Goes for Bowler in the back. Okay, it could be Balloon, could also be Graveyard. Could be Giant Graveyard, which I hope not, because that's a terrible matchup. But I haven't really played that matchup with the Giant Skelly, so I'm not really sure, but might be a terrible matchup. Goes for Ewas. Okay, looks like he's playing that one stupid Valkyrie deck with like a Eye Drag, Baby Dragon, and like a bunch of stuff. I kind of misplaced my Ice Spirit, so I'm gonna have to play Skellies on it, but should get a lock here because the bomb hit everything. Might have to like, I don't know, Eye Drag or something, but he actually played a Baby Dragon, so I'm gonna Giant Skelly on defense to not take any damage. This should also force out like an Eye Drag or something, so I'll try to Fireball it to get the Giant Skelly on the tower, but then you can just Ice Whiz on it to not take any damage. Actually, wait, he's got Baby Dragon, so you can't Ice Whiz. Too late now, though, because I didn't Fireball, so the Giant Skelly died already, but that's kind of my fault. Might go for like a freeze here, so I'm gonna have to watch out. I'll get ready with the Archers. If he drops the freeze, I'm dropping my Archers super fast to not take a lot of damage. I've lost over 100 games to like 1 HP Eye Dragon and freeze, so it's not even funny at this point, but he's back to Bowler, so I can't really go in. Goes for Ewas. I'm gonna have to Fireball on defense here. By the way, they nerfed the Fireball, but don't really notice it. Well, it's kind of noticeable, but the only matchup it affects is like Balloon, when you have to knock the Balloon back. Overall, it's still good. Like, they didn't touch any damage or like speed or something, so it's still really good, but just a knockback kind of hurts. Tesla died, so he's probably gonna go in for like an Eye Drag freeze or something, or what do you call it, Eye Drag Graveyard. Goes for Valk. He might pressure here. Never mind. Okay, I guess he was trying to predict my Expo. Not bad. Worth a shot. I mean, if he hit it, that would have been really huge, because then he could go opposite lane and get a lot of damage. He tried to hit it again. That should have been kind of obvious though, because I'm not gonna Expo into like a Baby Dragon in the back. Gonna wait till it dies and then Expo. But yeah, that was kind of bad on his end. See what he does here. I'm gonna Giant Skelly again. I'm just gonna like spam my Giant Skelly to death. See what he does here though. Probably gonna Valk on it. Never mind, that full counters it, so doesn't really have to. Gonna Expo like this. He might go for like an Eye Drag, so I'm gonna block it. Mine goes for Baby Dragon, so might have to freeze or something. Wait, the Giant Skelly actually made it to the tower. Oh my god. Killed a whole Bowler and made it to the tower. That's crazy. Gonna have to Tesla on defense here. See what he does here. I can Fireball cycle, but I'll try to get a lock. I'm gonna Giant Skelly in the back. Goes in at the same time, so he might get some damage here, but I'll try my best to defend it without taking any damage. Gonna log over here. If he goes for freeze, I might have to Fireball, but he didn't, so I'm fine. I'm gonna Giant Skelly on the left, just kind of having fun at the moment. Like, I could end the game right now, but I just want to kind of like spam a lot of Giant Skellies. Guess I'll go Expo now. I mean, I don't want to really stall out the game for too long, so I'm gonna Expo like this. Might go for like a Eye Drag. Yeah, does go for it, so I'm gonna distract it. He might go for like a freeze, so I'm gonna have to Archers here. Does go for freeze. Most he can do is like NATO at the moment. Yeah, that was good. Okay, didn't really mean to place that Fireball at the corner, but I kind of slipped. Like, my finger slipped because my phone kind of like fell out of my hand, so it's kind of unfortunate. 27, I'll take it. Alright, I got a game. Okay, on to my last game. I'm gonna end the video after this. I think I already played like 5 games, so this should be enough. Let's see what this guy's playing now. I'm gonna Ice Spirit to cycle. Gonna Arches in the back. Actually, goes for Balloons. So I'm gonna Arches here. Good thing I waited for like a second, because I had a feeling he would play something on the Ice Spirit, so I just kind of like stalled out my Archers, and good thing I did, because if I Archers in the back, I'd have to like Fireball on defense or play a Tesla on defense. Just kind of went Giant Skelly in front to support it. I'm gonna Fireball this to let the Giant Skelly bomb get to the tower, or kind of like force something else out. Yeah, I did force out the Lumberjack, so not bad. Looks like he's playing Balloon now though. It's the same deck, but he has like different win conditions. He's got Bowler and stuff and everything, but just no Ewas and like No baby dragon, I guess. He's got like a lumberjack and a NATO. But that guy had a NATO too. Wait, no Valk. Yikes, I don't even know, but you get the point. Like, it's just like a few cards different than that deck. But overall, it's like the same deck, so should be pretty easy to beat. I'm gonna Giant Skelly in the back because I'm back to it now. If I went Expo, he would have predicted it, but I feel like that was just a random balloon because he doesn't know I have Expo yet, so I'm kind of losing my voice spirit back. Okay, I'm back. So that should bait out like a bowler. That way I can go Expo and then block the Hijack to get a lot of damage, hopefully. But he might play something else on it. Nah, it does go for bowler. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna Expo here soon. Once that bowler dies, I feel like the Giant Skelly is gonna just like hit it down. Like, I don't even need the bomb to kill that bowler. The Giant Skelly's just gonna like beat it down to death. I'm gonna Skelly's on defense here. It goes for Barbell. I don't really want to overcommit with Arches high, so I'm gonna Arches low. If I played them high, he would have been able to like lumberjack and then freeze my tower to get a lot of damage. So that was a pretty good play. See what he does here though. Probably gonna bowler again, but I'm gonna Giant Skelly here. I feel like he's back to it, so definitely not a good Giant Skelly, but just like good pressure, I guess, so not bad. Gonna log over here to finish off the lumberjack, so I force out like a bowler. I guess he was not back to it. He had to play a lumberjack to get back to it, so that's not bad. Baiting out a lot of elixir with that card, so I'm not even sure if I played my Expo yet. Actually, I did, yeah. He defended with a Barbell and a Hydrax. So I'm gonna Arches on defense here. Might go for like a freeze. I hope he does, because then I can get like a free lock. That'd be like a lot of elixir spent on defense, so, or on offense for him and defense for me. So gonna Skelly's in the back. Also gonna Tesla on defense to kill that baby dragon. That should lock on the Giant Skelly. Nice. Also gonna Ice Spirit over here to kind of freeze it for like a bit longer. Nice. Did bait out the bowler again, so not bad. It's gonna die to that bomb. Well, not really die. It's just gonna take a lot of damage to it. I'm gonna play a second Giant Skelly on defense here. Also gonna try to fireball the balloon and the eye drag. Like, I kind of missed the fireball, so I'm gonna have to play a Tesla here, but meant to hit the eye drag as well, so that's kind of unfortunate. The Giant Skelly dies though, which allows me to play like some good defense. I would have had to spend a lot on defense if that didn't die. I would have had to like Arches on defense and probably like log the bowler back, but thankfully it died, so the bomb kind of like did all the cleanup job. See what he does here. Probably gonna go in, so I'm gonna try to play Giant Skelly high like this. Probably gonna NATO to kill my archers, but I don't really care because once the bomb goes off, I should be able to defend everything. Gonna Ice Spirit like this. That should finish off the eye drag if I'm not wrong. If he goes for like a freeze, maybe not, but should finish it off. Okay, I'm gonna try to get back to a Giant Skelly to kind of like save my archers again. Never mind, I'm gonna have to fireball here. Also gonna play a Tesla high because I don't want him to freeze everything, so it's a pretty good play by me. Not bad. He's back to bowler, so probably gonna bowler in the back, but can't really get a lock at this point. I'm just gonna have to like defend the whole game now. Kind of forced to like defend because if I go in, he just goes for like a bowler or like an eye drag freeze. He's got a lot of options on defense, but I don't because I have to kind of like be forced to keep defending, so that sucks. Tesla on defense here. Just 1 minute left, so I don't really mind defending for like a minute more. I'm going to play a second Giant Skelly on defense here. Also going to Arches like this. Never mind. I'm actually going to Arches in the middle. He played a second balloon on the left here, so I'm going to have to get back to a Tesla. I'm going to Tesla like this. That should full counter it. Nice. Kind of want to go for like a second Giant Skelly here to kind of keep that one archer alive, so I'm going to do it. Also going to Arches here to kind of DPS down the bowler. That's a dead Giant Skelly, I think, but I'll try to get back to a third one. I'm already back to it, so I'm going to play it now. That should hit the tower if I'm not wrong. I don't care if it doesn't either. Yeah, it didn't, but it's okay. I'm already up damage, so I don't really care. I'm going to have to Tesla on defense here. Also going to Ice Spirit to kind of like not take any damage on my Tesla. Well, I took one hit, but it doesn't matter. That's like affordable. Arches on defense. Might go for like a balloon. Yeah, it does go for it. So Tesla high over here. I just have to fireball on defense. Actually, I don't even need it. I'm going to fireball on the tower to kind of like make sure I win the game. Like, I don't choke to like a last second balloon hit or something, but yeah, feel like that's all the game I'll be playing. I don't even know where I pushed up to. Hopefully top 200, but I'll check after this game. If you enjoy the video, please make sure to like and sub though. Let's see how much I get from that. 31. Okay, so that should definitely put me at like 68, 50. Okay, 68, 76, 235. Not bad. I'm gonna head out to the gym now. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and sub once again. Thank you. See you guys.